Hello and welcome to the show. We are here today on BeamNG Drive. Yes, we are back with multiplayer. I have a new PC. It should run about as well as is going to be possible for this game. And we're still asking a lot of Beam. There are game limitations, but hopefully it should be a hell of a lot better, computer a hell of a lot more powerful, so we can go back to doing shenanigans. And what better way to start back on Beam multiplayer than with a Stop the Beast? Now, VoiceOver Alex is going to briefly pause the video to admit something. While this was filmed on my nice, shiny new computer and the game ran incredibly well, all while we were filming this, my dumbass hadn't quite set OBS up correctly when I was recording, meaning it accidentally recorded at 720p and 30 frames a second. Now, I didn't realise this until after we had done filming everything, and yeah, I can't do anything about that. Now, I'm opting to release this video. What we did was great fun, and I don't want it to go to waste. I apologise, it isn't quite what I was hoping for at the end of the day, but, you know, it's still really good fun watching these trucks try and get stopped. Anyway, continue, or whatever. I'm going to be using the T-Series. We're going to go through various evolutions of this, because since we last did a Stop the Beast, there has been a big update for the T-Series. We are starting off with the mini T-Series, essentially, here. I have given it a big turbo, so it has some 600 horsepower. Please don't be a destructible sign there. Oh, and off goes. I think that was a Lado. Oh, there's not much grip here. Oh, Christ. It's slippy, it's slidey, and all of that. So, my challenge here is simple. I have to try and survive for 10 minutes. Oh, it's already locked the wheels up. Oh, has it freed itself? Right, the front bumper is not a good call. Front bumper there is a problem. The front bumper gets pushed down and it locks the wheels. The vehicle's still capable of driving, but it just locks my wheels up. They don't know about this weakness yet. I worry if they figure it out. Oh dear. Oh, cling on. Oh, there's rocks. That could have been really bad. Pressure tank is leaking. That also feels really bad. There are bits twanging around. Now, the rules for this are, if their vehicle is eliminated, if it breaks down, they are out. They cannot respawn. They are not allowed to respawn their vehicle. However, I guess we're going this way. I don't actually want to be on the dirt particularly, so they've got to be a little bit careful with their attacks, with how they approach these hits, because if you go for a big kamikaze hit and don't kill me, well, they're gradually it's going to get easier and easier for me, in theory, although my vehicle will get more and more broken. We've got to try and survive here for that 10-minute time. There is a lot of broken cars following us around at the moment. I'm slightly worried. The pressure tank leak, I think, is for my brakes. If I stop, I believe the brakes, if the pressure's all gone, I think if I stop, the brakes are locked on and I cannot get going again, which is going to be a real problem for this. I really don't want to be on the dirt at all here, because, well, my vehicle's not built for this. I haven't found a way off of the dirt. This is, and I've completely forgotten that I literally had the name told to me about 2 minutes ago. It's a Utah map, but it's kind of a improved Utah map. A lot more roads, a lot more dirt paths around the place, which maybe this truck not the best thing to explore. So I see beautiful tarmac. I'm not 100% sure how I get to beautiful tarmac without going, you know, extremely off-road. Oh god, it's extremely sketchy. That's a very big hill. Please have someone fall off of it. They did. Two did. Lovely stuff. I think I spy a Joe somewhere around behind me. I think there might be a few cars. Oh, I think Joe hit a rock. Maybe. Please lead me to tarmac. I see tarmac. Oh, that wonderful, wonderful ribbon of asphalt. I will actually have some grip now. I mean, I've got good power. As far as a truck goes, at 7 tons, this isn't too heavy. Vehicles following, 1, I think. There may be some more elsewhere I don't know what their grand plans will be. Oh, my steering's a little tweaked. I can live with that. Oh, no, I can see a pink car. I can see it steaming, so there is hope that it might overheat at some point. Joe is kind of pondering how to do this. It's actually a difficult prospect when you're almost on your own, because if Joe tries to go and take me out, misses, I think it's Joe. Could be Shadow, but If they miss, whoever it may be, if they miss, then they will not have anyone left to sort of figure out where I've gone, and I will. And if I escape, if they all DNF, if they all wreck, then I will win. I almost by default. And that sunburst is looking steamy. It's looking smoky. That's looked promising for the little truck. I think it was a T83 or something. I've forgotten the name. It's been a while since I've played Beam. Apparently, I'm just not all that smart. Where has Joe gone? Where has the car gone that was following us? Oh, there it is. Okay, it was in the blind spot. Christ. That's not what you want at all. There's a surprisingly big blind spot going on there. Not sure why that menu's come up as well. I'm going to choose to not worry about it. I can't worry about it. There's, yeah, no point wondering, etc. I hope this isn't the dead end. I know there is a dead end road somewhere. I don't think this is it. Maybe a narrow road is not the place. Oh, to put a truck that gets a little bit squirrely at times. Little chirps from the brakes there. I am really concerned about that pressure tank. Uh-oh. I should have been more concerned about my driving. I was trying to see if we still have that car on us, which I don't think we do. I don't think we do. Right, keep going. Keep momentum up. The front bumper, that issue has not come back to haunt me yet. It was very sketchy. It's a massive weakness. If they do somehow manage to figure out that that they can hit that, if they can find a way to hit the front bumper underneath the front, that would pretty much immobilize me. But we pinged it clear, and I think some off-road escaping, some off-road sneaking has done the job. Do I spot a car in the distance? Definitely see something moving. Now, it's tempting to turn around and maybe go for a KO. I feel like, let's do it. Oh no! Don't stall, don't stall, don't stall. I forgot momentarily we might have brake issues. I'm going to choose to ignore the potential brake issues to go for a potential knockout blow. Hello? Hello? Well, I don't know whether that... I think that car is eliminated. I think that might be the end of the K-Series. I spot a yellow machine. It is rather steamed up. Hello? Oh, well, we are quite broken ourselves now. That has killed... okay, the front end of this is not as strong as I thought or hoped. We have definitely killed the red car there. I didn't realise there was as many of them still running as there is. Oh, Gliska's got going. Gliska's alive. Gliska is alive. We have anchored ourselves to one spot. I'm a little bit of a donut machine. That thing's astonishingly still working. Now, I wonder if... So I'm going to try something. Is this... We're just going to try a little bit of a node grab, just to see if that is... No, it isn't. It isn't a crash welding. It has eaten... It has chewed... It's not really stopped, but it has killed the steering. So, while the truck... It's not as strong as you expect. I say not as strong as you expect. It was a pretty big hit, actually, on the... and a oh, no. It's a graceful slide. No, there we go. A fitting end. He's put in a pit. We got a little bit bloodthirsty. But honestly, that's just not as strong as you'd hope. The ETK amazingly survived the hit, and my truck simply didn't. We did break Brazen's game, though. So a victory for everyone. So, we head on to a second round. My truck has got considerably bigger. Speed wasn't the problem, really, in that last one. The little truck was mighty capable, but the issue was it actually wasn't very strong. In many ways, weaker than the cars that were giving chase. So, I have got a bigger truck. Now, this one has got the same engine, the same amount of power, 600 horsepower. but it is pretty much twice the weight. I'm hoping twice the strength, maybe. We'll wait and see. There's a lot of cars behind us. Now, the rules are the same regarding those vehicles giving chase. One hit, also one life for them. If they are, destroyed, they are out of contention. Last time I could probably have just kept going, and they wouldn't have had enough numbers to stay. I didn't realise though the number shuffling about. Let's see what can the big truck do. I think that was the car that killed us actually. So the chase vehicles are the same as they were last time around. They are relatively low spec, low power. They should keep up better, but as we already saw there. The first car did not really... Oh, they've got a tyre. I do see a rock face I want to push that car towards. Oh, yes, it's in the ravine! I think that's the end. I'm going to guess Shadow, because it's normally Shadow that drives that car. Right. You can go up the mountainside, Joe. I hope you enjoy your adventure. My goal is really just to swat at cars, swat at any vehicle that tries to go either side of me, make this as wide as possible. God, there's so many cars lining up behind. I see Joe bouncing around on the dirt. Oh, Joe's I see Joe's car's gone. Well, that's quite cool. I've locked up a lot of things. We are okay. We are fine. We have a little tyre-related issue, but that's it. Danger Man is here. We've got 8 minutes remaining. Some debris has come underneath us. Right, we may have to bail on our plan here. The bigger tarmac roads, not very good. So if they can get alongside me, I'm learning. We're learning important information here. Narrow roads are going to be the way to go here. We cannot go on the big wide open roads because then they can get enough numbers around us to cause grief. Narrow tarmac roads are what we want. We can't defend... What the... I'm not quite sure what caused us to slow down there. I'm going to guess maybe some debris. It sounded like some debris was coming out from underneath. Oh, I can see there's some debris in one of the rear wheels. It's stuck. There's very little I can do about that other than hope that it pings itself free. Now, it's still a big wrecking ball of a truck. We're still tough to deal with here. Oh, be careful of the tree. Gliska has hit the side of us. Oh, we've got up. I don't know what we hit there. We hit something. Oh, it has stalled. It is not... Can it ignite? Can it fire? Yep, it does still drive. Okay. I have a new idea. I have a higher intake than all of you. I believe I can probably play in the water for longer than all of you and not risk a drowning, or not risk too much of a drowning. Goodbye. It does look like it might have got... I am doing this having never driven in the river here, having no idea if it suddenly gets deeper. Hello. My truck... Oh, it gets deeper. Okay, that's quite deep. That's quite a deep bit of water. I should probably try and get myself out of here now. Yep, I made a good call. It got very deep all of a sudden. We are out of the water. Our radiator is gone, so we will overheat at some point, eventually. There is some... Amy did not like... Amy was displeased with the dunking in the river. Oh, that's fine. It's less fine. Less fine. Bridge support. Bridge support. It's going to clonk the... I mean, it clonked the box truck, like the actual box part, but didn't really do anything to the mechanics of the truck. Not really stopping it from working. Not really preventing our continual movement. Continued movement? Sure. I'm not sure my sentence there was very good. The structure was terrible, but, you know, it's fine. I found my wonderful tarmac road from earlier. I liked this road. This road was nice. This road was good. Oh, you're alive! How is that alive? You fell in a ditch! You had a very big crash into a ditch. Not very long ago. SBR4, go visit a wall, please. I do feel like we're a little bit on the I'm less than fully healthy side of things here. We are not a healthy truck at all. There's some synchro. I'm not going to worry about the synchro damage. We're not a healthy truck, but the selection of vehicles still following us are not healthy. There's many... Oh, that's a corner. There are many bits of body panels around. Honestly, the green chariot got some of the closest to stopping me because it so nearly flipped me. Like, that was genuinely problematic. I think Gliska may have broken down. I think that hit may have killed their vehicle. Now, the trucks, the T-Series, from previous experience, the T-Series is normally quite good at not overheating quickly. It takes a long time to... Can you not go into a higher gear? I swear you had 10 gears. Maybe you don't. Maybe it's broken. Honestly, that wouldn't surprise me. We're still running around at 80 mile an hour. That is quite impressive. Let's go for a 4th gear on our climb. I'm going to the same road. Honestly, this road is probably my best bet at the moment. Okay, 3rd gear. I might make that car overheat, which is wonderful. I can defend from its attempts at stopping us. Oh, well, if it's not dead... I don't know what... No, it's still going. It's done a number on us. It was taking a wheel off. No, it's taking a whole... Yeah, it's taking a wheel off. As I said, it's taking a whole axle off. No, it just took a wheel off. Is it still going? Coolant overheat. My engine is now dying. The question is... Are any of their cars still alive? My engine is going to cook itself. Are any of their vehicles moving? Can I hide a giant red truck somewhere that they won't expect? Up here, I somehow think that's unlikely. I have an idea. It's a bit of a foolish one. Yeah, okay, so my truck is dying. The only way we win this is if we murder the car that is following us. And I cannot go uphill. I will kill my engine. Right, so what we're doing, I'm turning my engine off here. Okay, we are... So, technically, I'm still going, right? I'm going to soapbox it, and while soapboxing, I'm going to try and kill the remaining cars heading towards us. I can't soapbox it, though, because they're going to block us. I don't think the engine can fire anymore. We've cooled it a little bit, though. A little bit of cooling has been completed. The chariot, that green chariot, survived absolute hell to get here. I think we may have killed Gliska's car. They may be now one vehicle down. I'm not sure if they are, but Gliska's gone. Gliska is removed from this. Brazen can be removed from this. The murder... I think my engine is very unhappy. Oh, my steering has gone as well. No, steering's... No, it is gone. Steering's gone. The engines are about to die. There are some vehicles still around me, but nothing looks in a good condition. Oh, God, I don't know how the SPR4 is working. Oh... honestly, if we'd kept driving up that, our engine would have just melted anyway. This was probably the only chance I had of doing it. But, there we go. What a gloriously stupid chase that one was. God, we got to within a minute and a half or so. Good fun. Good fun indeed. So, it has been spectacular. However, we did fail with the box truck. For our next attempt... we're gradually... Basically, we're getting slower while our truck is getting considerably heavier. We have got a tanker. Now, I did contemplate running it with more fuel in the back. It's got 4,000 litres of petroleum in the back of it. Now, I did try running it with 10,000, and it immediately fell over when going around a corner. Oh, it still does a bit. This is a bit more manageable, but, yeah, we're going to see how this goes, and I am... genuinely worried about... So the real hazard for me here, right, is I get tipped over. The strength for me is I am now... Whoa! 14,000 kilos. That's a lot of truck. That's a lot of truck to try and move in all of this. I'm not quite sure what Gliska is bringing. Gliska is bringing a kitchen cabinet to the party. I'm not quite sure why, but a kitchen cabinet seems to have been deemed a necessity for this chasing pursuit of a fuel tanker. Now, we are continuing the rules. If their car is wrecked, they are eliminated. So they have got to consider their movements carefully. I see sirens. There is a siren somewhere. Oh, we didn't quite get the gear into 5th properly, but never mind. What is Danger Man going to be doing with that Grand Marshal? Is going to fire it alongside. Wow, the pink car, I presume that was Amy's car. Just hit the back of us. So a Speed Beast in the Chariot there. There is a Sunburst in my way. Sunburst is not in my way anymore. The Sunburst is out of my way. Oh, my steering's a little bit bent. That's okay. I mean, it's not great, but it's still functioning. That's the thing that matters really here. Now, this road, I'm kind of utilising this road again because it's very difficult to get alongside me when driving along this part. Yeah, you can beep at me all you like. This bit's a little dicey. Ugh. Where is everyone gone? I don't think I've wrecked too many of their cars, but they are struggling at the moment to keep up. I'm guessing they may have fallen over each other slightly. We have, I'm going to guess, maybe... I don't, might be Ollie, might be Amy. We've got a hopper about behind us that I feel should go and visit some scenery. It's just like that little nudge, just like that little excuse me nudge. I don't want to get hit. So I don't want to get hit when I'm this close to the wall. That's why I brake checked the Grand Marshal there. So them pushing me into the concrete barrier could do some real damage. Them hitting the back of my truck, minimal damage, really. Oh, we committed to killing the Sunburst there. We put it downhill. We did at least put it down the hill slightly to make it difficult for them. Oh, but I almost took myself off of the map doing that. Oh, the hopper is exploring, although I guess it's designed for that sort of thing. I don't know if... I think none of these signs are actually interactable, which is great. I like that. Danger Man's Grand Marshal. I mean, you wouldn't be able to see a thing with the bonnet smushed up so far, but the Grand Marshal is right there. However, how do you stop 14 tons of tanker going around? It is a good question. Oh, this would be a very good place to hit it. This is a difficult bridge to negotiate. And sure enough, the Grand Marshal is there to try and assist. The hopper has spun. Oh, this is a very narrow road. So this both works for me and works against me. It's narrow, which makes it difficult for them to get past. It makes them difficult to maneuver around. So they can't really pit maneuver me or block me easily. But I'm right on the edge. If they hit me hard enough, they could just knock me off the side, and that would be the end of the tag. I see a car down in the distance. I'm hoping it might make some of their engines overheat and die this climb. Mine is actually relatively okay here. Danger Man is still behind, having a look. Is the hopper expired? It might have done. I can't see it. But, yeah, there is a hopper somewhere. I don't know where this road goes, actually. Up here. I guess it goes around the top of the map, doesn't it, I think? It's Danger Man is in a very awkward predicament. Where if you try to crash into me and you get it wrong, it will kill that car. I don't think it's got much life in it for big hits. And if it kills that car... I don't know if they are going... I can see them down there in the distance. They've still got a bloody box on their roof. I think that's Gliska's... This is Casey. It's been a while since I've played Beam, alright? It's one of the ETKs. Well, it's a little bit bumpy up here. It's a little bit bumpy up here. Danger Man clonks the back and removes a bit of the... protective stuff. Alright, we're just dropping... We're trying to drop the tombstone on Danger Man's car, I feel. That's what we're going for here. Their best bet, this sort of corner here, is a real danger to me. If they can fire it up the inside and try and roll me, which is exactly what Danger Man is going to try and do. That's what you got to do. If you can get it up the inside while I'm negotiating a turn like that, that could fire me off the road, or it could roll me. Joe wants to give us a bit of a speed boost there, which I'm not interested in, thank you very much. If they're really smart, they could maybe... Oh, It could maybe send someone the other way around to try and block this road. It'd be difficult to do. I think Danger Man's car might be knackered. We've got rid of one. We've just replaced it with a Sunburst. We did try to kill the Sunburst a while ago, but it is still alive. It is still kicking. Will Joe be able to do anything here? Oh, that's a big hit for a Sunburst. Has it conked it out? No, don't think so. Now, my steering hasn't made life easy for me. We're having to drive... I mean, we have to drive carefully because I'm in a massive fuel tanker on a narrow, wibbly road. But I'm definitely having to drive extra careful. Joe wants to go for that gap. I'm so acutely aware of the dangers we are facing. Oh, my steering. My steering's got worse. It wasn't even really from the contact there. My front right just doesn't work anymore. For whatever reason, maybe it went over a little bump somewhere. Oh, apparently I fixed Joe's car. Oh, no. I thought I'd killed it, and I guess whatever was broken was, like, bent back the other way. Joe, could you fix my truck? My truck doesn't really turn properly anymore. It's fine going right, but going left, we have real problems. I can see cars in the distance. Yeah, Joe doesn't really know what to do. Well, what do you do against this? That is the real predicament. They're trying to get some other cars into play, but it's tough. And I just have to survive for 10 minutes or for about 2 more minutes. There we go. We can squish it against the rock. I mean, the thing is, we're not hitting it hard enough. We're not actually hitting it hard enough to really stop it from moving. We're damaging it, and gradually it will kill it over time. It's just that horrible predicament of how do you actually stop a truck like this. Here comes Gliska now with that ETK. I don't want to hit with the front. I want you to hit with the side. Oh, I think that's killed my steering anyway. The steering's gone. It's got worse. It's got worse. I have no steering. The steering's gone anyway. Well, a fitting end. I don't think it actually mattered. So I tried. I tried really hard to make it so that Gliska didn't hit the front of my truck. But what happened, it still hit my steering enough. You can see, I'm wiggling the stick. You can't, it's not doing anything. So while I tried to avoid the hit, once the hit had happened, I was going towards the mountain anyway and overfell the tanker. We got it down to 2 of them left. But they still stopped the beast. So, I've had to get a little bit extreme. I'm not going to lie. So far, the T-Series has not done amazingly well. This should do the job. It is I think it's a T-83 Destroyer or something was its name. It basically sounds like a Terminator, which is great, which is, I think, what we might need here, hopefully. I don't know. It's very big, it's very heavy, it's hopefully quite strong. The plow may protect my front wheels better, as that seems to be the point of weakness with this vehicle. The game does technically say it has more power, but that's because it has nitro, which I am unlikely to use. I'm not going down that road this time. Let's see who is brave enough. I think they're going to be allowed to respawn from that, which is messing at the start. We took off the wheel of a Piccolina. Uh-oh. Carefully does it down here now, because what I don't want to do, I don't want to bend the plow. It's going to happen eventually, but that transition is a real concern for me. Although I immediately then go off-road trying to kill, I think, Ollie. Hey, Stevie, how's it going? Nope, you can stay back there. You can... Oh! Ollie's gone! Ollie's gone and lost a rear wheel. That's front-wheel drive, though. It won't matter. Well, it will matter a bit now. Ollie, I think, might be eliminated from this. The plow isn't anywhere near as effective as the ramp cars on GTA or anything like that, but if I get to utilize it right, we will still see the spectacle that is flipping cars. Now, because they've got to... I say they've got to be careful, right? They still only have 1 life to try and eliminate a ramp truck. Oh, there's a lot of understeer there. That is not an easy thing to do here. Come on, vehicle. You can do it. We're just going to scoop Lado up. Well, Where do we deposit? I was trying to deposit Lado into something dangerous, like a rock. I think Lado's wheels come off as well. Lado's gone. Lado's had an accident there. We can push Gliska into some scenery. Piccolina's trying to escape past. Oh, Piccolina's spun. Honestly, probably. Hey, Joe. Oh, it does work. Joe's eliminated. Joe needs a big trip to the hospital now. Oh, the K-Series almost hit something quite... I think the K-Series might have hit the rock face. I think the K-Series might be a little bit broken. Now, I don't know if I want to actually go out here. The concern we have is the highest speeds aren't actually very good for me. They're going to struggle to do much to stop me, I think. But, yeah, these higher speeds. I want to get to the turning. There's a lot. This map, fantastic sort of version of. Oh, Brazen! Brazen may have detonated themselves. I don't know if Brazen has got a working minivan. Maybe a little bit of desync, of course. This has got. This is 74 miles an hour. That's a respectable amount of miles an hour. Oh, hello, Amy. I do want to slow down for the turn because I do want to go up here. We have sat on top of Stevie. I've got locked diffs, so we should. Oh, we have got fused. We have desynced. We've got desynced with Stevie. Stevie, reset your car. Thank you. So we generally, I mean, at that point there, I was getting off of, like, I was climbing over Stevie's car, and then it just lagged, and we sort of fell into it. So generally, if we get desynced and stuck, or kind of crash welded in ridiculous manners, that is a, they pull their F7 just to sort of teleport their car in its current state, so to speak. Right, what is that I-Series going to find out? It's that being squished against the railing and a ramp truck is not a place you really want to be. As I was saying before we got distracted, this map, very, very cool. Has a lot of interesting dirt features added, dirt roads and the like, which we can't actually, I haven't really been able to explain. This is the wrong vehicle to really utilize this Utah map. Is Brazen running on, I think Brazen is running on 3 wheels. There's a little bit of scraping going on from the front end. I'm going to guess the plough is a bit on the floor. Plough's actually survived quite well. I thought it was going to be a lot more buckled by this point in time, but it hasn't really suffered all that much damage. There's about 4 or 5 cars still following us. They haven't done much to hinder our maneuverability. That thing there is moving. All right. It didn't hinder us anymore. Well, did what I wanted it to. We launched a pink car again. Oh, Stevie's car got chewed up by the rear wheels. That is an effective way of stopping us. Oh, God, it over-revved our engine quite a bit there. Stevie has finally fallen over, but has landed back onto their wheel. So that does actually do some damage to us, because as it's sort of jankily crashing around in the rear wheel, it does hinder us. Oh, and they've taken out another tyre. They've ruined a tyre in there. It's not enough to stop us. Hey, Stevie, I hope you end up on your roof. I hope you end up on your roof. So that is probably their best bet. Hit the wheels. The thing is, you don't really want to hit the wheels from behind, because you're more than likely just going to wedge yourself in the truck and not actually do. You want to hit the wheels from the side, but of course, how on earth do you do that? That's very difficult to aim at the side. My steering isn't great, but you know, it'll work. I think we have 2 cars left. I think we have that. You know what? Shall we go investigate, see if we can find where Ollie's car might have landed again? We'll go on a tour of broken down vehicles here to see what we may find. I think it was this road that Ollie reappeared from. Whoa. Oh, almost overcooked it there. I think it was this road Ollie reappeared from. Oh, there's a green machine. Hello. Who are you? Would you like to go airtime? Would you like to go visit bits of scenery? I feel like you would. No, it's not really worked well enough. Ollie's car needs another hit while we're at it. Whatever this green car is kind of currently stuck on my plough. I've got a bug on my plough. Can I get rid of it? Nope. Still not got rid of it. What can I swipe you off on that doesn't completely wreck me? Is a problem here. I think it's Danger Man in the police car. Could you help me get this bug off the plough? That's worked. Bug eliminated. I thought there was a crunching gearbox, but no, that's fine. Oh, I mean, now we're just kicking people when they're down, but Brazen says do not. I say do. We captured Brazen briefly. They did fall out of the bucket. It almost worked. Danger Man, I think, nearly a good catch. We're going to wreck our own truck. If we die because I'm hitting a wrecked car, honestly, I feel like it's a fitting death for me, but it's... oh, careful now. It's worth it. Oh, there's another car here. I didn't even realise there was a car here. There is some debris. Hello, Lado. I think that's you, isn't it? Catch Lado. Okay, got Lado. Lado's coming with me. Does this count? I don't know what this counts as now. It's got... the game mode's gone downhill. It's become collect the hunters. There's what's left of the Piccolina. Hello. I cannot hit the Piccolina. Oh, everyone is dead. Everyone is eliminated. I'm currently stealing Lado. The ramp truck wins in glorious, glorious fashion. Oh, dear. Look at this. And off we go into the sunset at Utah. Oh, this has been a lot of fun. Stop the Beast is always glorious. The T-Series, honestly, not quite as strong as I don't think it's quite as strong as it once was. A cool update, I guess you could say, to the vehicle. A very cool update to the vehicle. But yeah, the steering is the big liability. When you give it this ram plow that protects the front end, it's, yeah, it will keep going. They tried their best to torpedo the wheels and roll it, but it's very, very difficult. So, yeah, that is... it works. It works with the ram plow. Lado is still here. But yeah. Cool update. Difficult to stop with the ramp, but yeah, weak steering. That though is going to be it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching. I shall put a link to the map in the description if you want to have a go with it. Go with it yourself. We didn't really get to show the off-roading parts all so well. Shall be it from me. Until next time. Goodbye.